Destoria, Reza Allah, Belediye Sultanana, Destoria Maraşi Abdülkadir Hassan Sheikh, Dergah Kall, Sheikh, Biten Kulu Sevani, hatta tarikat ala sohba, hayret fi jamia. Anyone has a question? في سؤال أي واحد عنده في Hat jemand eine Frage? Ahmed.
Können Sie uns etwas erklären über die Sunna für Essen, also was und wie man essen soll und was und wie man kochen soll?
Wie man kochen soll? Guck im Kochbuch nach. Look in the book, in the cooking book, in the recipe book, how you cook. Look in the, first of all, we can answer it with one answer. Yes? We may say, what is the reason that we eat? Sheikh Muhammad? The reason why we eat is the reason why we eat is that we can move, that we can continue our life. Yeah? To do what? To worship Allah Almighty. That is the reason. You are eating to move and to be able to worship Allah Almighty. And to do, worshipping means to pray and to do all ritual prayers, ritual zikr or readings, yeah, and all kinds of ritual worship, and then worshipping Allah also through your actions, because you follow the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You follow. And by following the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is a kind of worship. Because it was your intention to follow the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet is always with Allah, is worshipping, always in the state of worshipping, always in the state of sajda, always. That is your intention. For that you need some food. There is people, or there was people, and there still is people, they don't eat a lot. They eat, some of them, awliyas, the saints, they ate very little to test for their ego, to finish with their ego. Some of them, they were not eating for 40 days. Or some, they were eating only, they were always fasting, but they eat only 1 time 3 days. And not much. This is special. Our Grand Sheikh in the Khilwat, he was eating, I think, 7 olives every day. and maybe 100 gram dry bread, maybe, and water, for 5 years. That shows what the awliyas, what they are doing with the food, only what is necessary for them, what is necessary to move and to worship, not more. Because more is a burden on your body. More is a burden on your body. No, we are not awliyas, we are even opposite of awliyas. You are okay, mashallah, yes, but for me, it's like this, opposite, but we are going in the middle now, because Islam is a middle way, yes, a middle way, not extreme. Extremism, there's a saying, a famous saying from Sayyidina Ali, that you are no extremism in Islam. There is, by the way, for some people who may listen to this, extremism is not from Islam. People of the who think they know something from Islam and to judge Islam, yeah, this is Islam. Extremism doesn't belong to Islam. It's not, you cannot find in Islam. No. And Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, there was a doctor coming from Iran. All the famous doctors come from Iran, mashallah. They have the best. Allah gives to every people some specialties. One of the specialties of the Iranians is that they have good doctors and scientists and so. That doctor, he came to serve the Prophet, to serve the Ummah of the Prophet, he came. And the Prophet accepted him and says, you're welcome, and you live with us, and you look for my people. And he did, that was his intention. But after 1 year, he came to the Prophet, he was complaining. He said, I want to go back to my country. 1 year here, I came to help you, to look for you, and to help you to make healings, to give medicine, and this, I'm a doctor. That is the reason. All the time, no one came. No one came. Everyone is healthy. So, with your permission, Ya Rasulullah, let me go back to my work in my home country. There are some people, they are sick. And what is the reason that you are healthy, Ya Rasulullah, every one of you, never sick, in your community of Muslims? And he said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, it is because of our eating, the way of our eating. We eat only when we are hungry. If we feel hunger, we eat. If we are not hungry, just here you eat all the time. I am full up and then it's dinner time. Because Essen, komm! Schon wieder Essen. And it's still full. In the afternoon we had the Torte, Schokoladen, wie heißt es? Schokocreme.
Pie.
Yeah, the pie. We ate the pie. We ate the pie cream cake in the afternoon because there was a birthday and something and this and Schlagsahne, aber bitte mit Sahne. And it was 4 o'clock and now, but 8 o'clock there is dinner time or 7:30. Come, it is dinner time. You must sit and you must eat, because if you don't eat, the lady of the house is, it's not tasteful what I was cooking. I cooked for 2 hours. You are not eating. Eat. You must eat. Yeah, and then you cannot breathe. You cannot pray Maghrib. You wait half an hour so that you can pray Maghrib, because otherwise you cannot make sajda, because this is our habits, normal habits, average habits now. But that time we eat only when we are hungry, that said the Prophet ﷺ, and we stop eating when we are still a little bit hungry, a little bit, or when we are not yet satisfied, completely satisfied. Stop a little bit before. This we do always. And then there is one thing. On another occasion he said, but I forget the hadith, complete hadith, where he's saying, and the second part is that he's saying, your ideal state of your stomach should be 1/3 food, 1/3 water, 1/3 air. Yes? There is a hadith, but the complete hadith I forgot it. But that was the point. 1/3 water, 1/3 air, 1/3 food. Then you are okay. If somebody keeps that, he is in balance. The thing is about balance. Everything about balance. When we were with the Sheikh, with our Sheikh, 35 years ago, oh no, it's more. 35 years we were with the Sheikh, then he passed away. Now it's almost 40 years. Next year is 40 years. When we met him and when we, with him, I think, there was a lessons, we had the lectures, the Sohbat. It was very important. It was one very important, maybe the most important, but what was not the most important? It was very important, the Sohbat. Then, equally important was to eat with him, to eat with the Sheikh. The first one who teach me eating was the Sheikh, first and the last one. Yes? To teach you eating, how to eat. And it was not like he was saying, how much you have in your stomach, 1/3, where's your air, no, you must stop. No. In contrary, he was making a message with us. He was putting a lot on our... Because there is a difference. If you eat with the Sheikh, it is medicine. It is a medicine. I felt this, as a my personal experience, if I may also say this, but it was a nice experience in Ramadan now, when I was in Cyprus. Maulana Sheikh was Makam from Maulana Sheikh, but Sheikh Mehmet also, he is representing and being Maulana Sheikh, yes. Different appearance, but same. And he was so kind to invite us on his table, 2 times. One time for the iftar, and the azan there was iftar, and we were with the family, there sitting with the family, all the family, and then we go to prayer, and after prayer we go for dinner, for the meal, even night meal. And it was, I don't know, but it came to my inspiration, and my feeling also was it is medicine for me. It's medicine. I didn't have that feeling from the time when Maulana was there. Yes? And then, after I was not there for 2 years because I had a sickness, and so on, and then I'm eating and everything. It is just a medicine. If you eat at the table of the Sheikh, of the Awliya, of the Waliullah, Maulana Sheikh, higher rank Awliya, it is medicine what you eat. That is why you can eat. There were people who ate, they couldn't breathe. Maulana put the 3rd plate. You look, it's empty. Oh, eat a little bit, eat. Maulana, get on, oh, eat this. lunch on his table. He couldn't press already, but he smashed, he ate the whole bread, he ate it also. He ate it. There was a famous Sheikh in Dagestan. Was it Jamal Mukhi? His, Sheikh Sharafuddin, maybe. And he had a murid, and they were inviting some people, some guests, fine guests, some strange guests, not from the tariqat. There was the Bash murid, the main murid, the main disciple was sitting there, and they make a whole Truthan, how do you say? Turkey. Big thing with riz, everything, and right, and big thing. And then these fine people, they were merchants, very fine merchants. They eat like this, They eat often, but like this, A little bit, and then say thank you very much, and so on. Okay. So there was, from this turkey, they eat a little bit, and there was nothing. Whole turkey was there. And he said to his murid, Sunnah, eat it, finish it. And he went, and he finished it, no problem. What was his name? His name was, I think, Baba Tassin also. It's the same name like our brother who passed away, Baba Tassin. And then he ate the whole thing. It was after Isha, then he prayed Isha, and then after Isha he stayed in the prayer. He ate this whole thing, I mean, I can't believe it, I mean, you die if you eat this, It's impossible, you cannot eat no, it's impossible. And he put, he's going to prayer, and he stayed in prayer up to Fajr, in prayer, with Allah, in community with Allah. Or this was burnt. After a few hours you find nothing from this food. Nothing. There is a fire of love. Fire of love. There is nothing. You cannot find anything from this food anymore. Maybe he's not even going to the toilet. Everything burnt. From fire of belief. From fire of love. Fire of Himma. Fire of beautiful names of Allah Almighty. And fire from the love for His Sheikh. That is only to show extremes and to show that the Sheikh, he teaches us food, because it was not for us in the main place as Westerners, uneducated, spoiled, stupid Westerners, to leave it with these words, to know how to eat. It is not I look how I'm very good one, I eat only 1/3 this, 1/3. I understand that I'm so healthy. No, you are a stupid one, egoist. If you eat right, you are also egoist. If you eat wrong, you are also egoist. You are an egoist. The main thing is to destroy the ego. That is the main thing from the Sheikh. He's teaching us. So what he's teaching us mainly in the eating is the adab of the eating. Yes, that when you come to the Sheikh, that you are sitting in the presence of the Sheikh at his table, or all times you were sitting always on the floor with him. Yes, when he could do this, when he was younger, he sit on the floor with us. And you eat, and he's distributing the food, and he's looking, and you are teaching, you are taught how to eat, how to have adab with the Sheikh, and with your brothers and sisters. Not the bad thing. We saw this, and we act like this. If we can get. There is adab, and that is the most important. The adab of the food. That you don't eat alone, if you can. If you can have a guest, have a guest. If you are a family, it's okay. You are also guests like guests to your family. You are not alone. Don't eat alone, if you can. Because if you eat alone, shaitan is coming and you're sitting with, eating with shaitan. Prophet said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, that is the thing. Be hospitable, you know, give hospitality. There is Ibrahim alayhi salam, the most famous one. He had a house with 5 doors always open, never closing, and he was never eating alone. Never eating alone. One day he went and he, because to get someone, because there was no one, he went to the street. He could not start to eat. He wanted to eat, but he cannot eat because there was no one. He find only a fire worshipper. He take him. He didn't know. He take him to this house. Say, come and eat with me. Alayhi salam. And then this man said, and then say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and say. He said, and then he noticed that he is not a Muslim. He said, say Shahada, say that you believe in God. In God. One God. Say. And she said, no, I cannot say this. I cannot say that I believe in God. And Ibrahim said, okay, I cannot eat with you. Bye. Go somewhere else. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said to Ibrahim, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? I am looking for this man. He was 70 years old, this man. He was 70 years. I am looking after him. I give him to drink, to eat, a house, family, happiness. Even he's not believing in me, believing in fire or something like this. He's not believing in me at all. And I give him everything. I give him 70 years. I give everything for him. I look for him. I'm the Lord, not somebody else. You know that, Ibrahim. And you don't give him one meal because he is not. Go and get him, and then he went. He got him, and he said to him, he apologizing, and he said, "Oh, my friend, I am apologizing." And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said to me, "Give me the wahi, the inspiration, that it's okay. He looks for you all your life, even you don't believe in him, you don't know anything, and you don't do anything also for him, but he gives you all the time, and he taught me this lesson, so I give you also, I have to give you." He said to me, it was an order to get you. And then this man, he was so pleased and so overwhelmed that he immediately said, "Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah." Yes, that is the way. And during our being with Maulana Sheikh, he gave us so many hints about food. So many hints. You may find here and there, or there is also a book, small book. It's called Against Any Disease There is a Healing from Allah Almighty. Any sickness, you can find, what's the name of this book? You can find healing from Allah Almighty. Gegen jede Krankheit gibt es ein Mittel. Yeah? And the means is from Allah. Allah is sending the sickness, He is sending also the healing. So you eat as much as you can. You must eat healthy food, health food also. If you can buy from biological, from organic shop, it's good for you. Maybe more expensive, but you don't need to eat so much. Because if you buy in the supermarket, there is nothing inside. I think nothing in the real sense, in the real meaning of the word. There is really nothing. If you look for vitamins in the supermarket food, you will not find much or nothing. They looked in the spinach 2003 for the vitamin C, because it is a good vitamin C carrier, spinach. And 2003 they make a science investigation, and they found that 83% is missing. 83 from 100% what should be there from vitamin C, there was only 13% inside. 13% from what should be from vitamin C inside. It was 2003. That means that the earth, that time already the earth in our area in the west didn't give anything, or very little. Now we have 2018, it is 15 years more. If you measure now, you will not find 1%. That is also Maulana was saying, try to eat organic food as much as you can. And yes, eat 2 times a day if you can. 2 times is for normal, for us 2 times. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And then during the day you can have a snack, no problem. Fruits, tea, whatever you want. But meals, you should have 2, not 3, 2. Morning, Maulana was eating a little later in the morning, and evening, after Maghrib, or as you can, as it is possible. That was some things. And then you can find many hints, because in the book of Tibb al-Nabawi you find detailed orders, detailed advice, detailed nasihas for food from the Prophet ﷺ, to keep us healthy. If you read these things, there are so many different things, so many. Maulana also, he said also, there is one point, what's coming to my mind just now, that you eat what is, now there's strawberry time, you eat strawberries now, that is good. Strawberries from Germany, this time, almost finished I think, that is good. You eat what is just in the season, what is there, you live there, first you eat what is, from what is growing in your surroundings, and also the time. Yeah? That is better than to eat grapes in the winter from Chile. I like it, but even Chile is also barak. But this is all now disturbed by the supermarket and super. So, and anyway, there are so many details. You may look and you may find many things. Main thing, main reason and main aim in this, in the food, is to take balance, to find your balance, There is dry and wet and cold and warm, 4 temperaments. Yes, 4 temperaments. Also like in the Ayurvedic, in India, Ayurvedic teaching, there is the same basic. There's temperaments, and you must, these 4, they must be balanced. If they are not balanced, you are not balanced. If you are too hot, you are hot. You are hot. And if it's too cold, you are cold. It's not good for you. You have a sickness. Always when you are one extreme, it doesn't matter in which point, you are what we call sick. It's sick. Sickness is nothing else than a disharmony in your system. Both. Now we are speaking about the material system at the moment, but also spiritual system is not balanced. That means there is a sickness. Any sickness from us you will follow, you look, the origin, the reason for it is an imbalance in something. Some things come from the food, the imbalance in the food. Yes? It is like this. And so we try to make this, to give balance to ourselves, at least for the food. And first of all, you have to look for your spiritual balance. If you have spiritual balance, you have material balance. You have a chance for material balance. Because then you understand. If you are not understanding, you have a spiritual unbalance, you also will not eat properly. No. You can only eat properly in balance when you are balanced. When you are balanced. Heart, mind, body, soul. It must be balanced. Yes? That is important. And then you can make it, inshallah. Now, that is also the reason why we found, recently we were speaking about this, and we brought all this stuff, Ibrahim, these nourishment supplements, because we don't have, in the food you cannot find what you need. You need the magnesium, you need this mineral, that mineral, this mineral, you need this vitamin, that you cannot find it anymore. If you want to have, what he said, vitamin, what was it? In the bananas, what is there? What is vitamin B?
Kalium.
Huh?
Kalium.
Huh?
Banana contains kalium.
Kalium. Maybe it was kalium, I don't know, it was something. And they showed that you have to have 5 kilos bananas to get your portion for, or oranges. You must eat 5 kilo oranges to get your vitamin C. You cannot accomplish, If I can make one, I am very happy. Or one lemon in the morning, which is very good. So there is something, Allah is always giving some away, and I think that is really some of the way that He makes. There are some good people, they make good vitamins, good, also you can naturally, they are working in the body, it's not plastic, It's not ideal, but it is helping. It helps to give you a balance, material balance. If you take some things, you can. And if you nourish yourself very well, you are healthy. And you don't need medicine from the doctor so much as we are thinking we need, because that is a mafia which is taking your money and killing you. They kill you and take your money. During your killing, they take your money. It's ideal for them. And this must not be. We are Muslims and we have the duty actually, because your question is a very good question, because it's a duty for the Muslim to know how to eat and what to eat and how to eat. It's a duty, because it is a duty for him to keep his body as healthy as possible. It's not a choice, it's a duty, it's fard. You must do. So you cannot say, this white, here's a white, and you call him doctor, and what he say, I have to believe. No. You must not believe to Shaitan. No. It's not said, show me where you must believe in Shaitan, who is taking your money and killing you. Where you have to believe him? You have to believe him? Where is written? It's written you must not believe him, and you are doing a mistake if you believe him and follow him, like as slaves. All people doing this now. Muslims, Jewish, Christian, all believers follow Shaitan. And he kills them, and during the killing, because he makes it slowly with the pills, he's taking his money. Killing and taking money is ideal. That is what he wants. He wants to destroy. Shaitan wants to destroy people, destroy humanity. That is his aim. Destroy humanity so that there is no believer to worship Allah and to be in love with Prophet. That is his aim. And so he is very happy. Very, very happy. With this message, he is very happy. Killing people and taking money from them at the same time. You must not do it. Look for natural things as much as you can, and alternative healing, alternative healers. There are so many things you can find now. Yes, this internet is very shaitanic. It has so many shaitanic things, mostly shaitanic things, only 99%, but there's 1% good also. And that is that people are informed about natural things. And there are some good people, and they are in the internet, in the YouTube, in the Google, they are saying what is good and what is bad. Some, they have the courage. Some of them, they have a courage. There are some people on this globe, they have courage and they still fight for peace, for health, for goodness. They are fighting. It is dangerous for them. But they do this. And our Sheikh was teaching this. If you have more detailed questions about this, you may look and we may speak, and there's some books. There's from some tariqat books, maybe from Surawadi tariqat, about the adab of the murid, and there is a chapter about food, I think. Then there is from our tariqat, Abdul Rauf from Argentina, from Patagonia. He wrote a book about eating. I didn't read it, but he writing about his experience and the blessings to eat at the table of the Sheikh, mainly, I think. Maybe interesting. I didn't read it yet, but I saw it once. I saw it from outside. I saw it. Maybe interesting. Maybe interesting. Some things. And you find here and there, you find things from the Sheikh over these years in the lessons, but not all together, you know. But you can find many advices, inshallah. May Allah help us to look for our health, spiritually and also materially, inshallah. Wa min Allah wa tawfiq bi hurmatil Fatiha. Ameen.